All right, so today we are going to be doing a video series on Sword and Shield promos. The usual stuff, what I'm looking for, why I'm looking for it, the cards I'm targeting, and then any useful information that I try to use to make decisions when buying and selling these cards. So let's jump right in. First one is a spicy one. It is the staff pre-release from Vivid Voltage. So you got the promo stamp, Vivid Voltage, you got the staff. This is what makes it valuable. The card, you know, it's Charizard. Of course, Charizard's always valuable. So we got the staff, double promo, Charizard. Look at this thing. It was down near 600 for a year, just sitting there. I actually got this as a while vending at a show, and then we graded it, got a 10. Super excited about it. It just keeps kind of going up linear. Population 380, so low pop. Gem, high gem, but you expect that usually with the staff card. They try to make those nice. Yeah, through pop 380. When is a good time to enter? There's probably never going to be a good time to enter on this, so you just have to bite the bullet. But the point I wanted to make here is look at this. Stagnant for so long. This would have been so amazing to enter here at 600. Over $2,000 gain on this card. All right, another awesome one. Special Delivery Pikachu. Wow, so cool. We're actually gonna go through the PSA 10 and the PSA 9 on this, because a lot of these promos, when they get high value, PSA 9s still do quite well. And it's much more affordable of an entry point. So when should we have entered? As always, way back here, 400s and 500s. Instead, now it's a $5,000 card. A lot of the changes over the last year, of course. Pop gem rate 10%. So what do we like about it? It is a promo, it's a Pikachu, and it's a low gem, low pop. So never going to be a good time to enter for this either. So let's just be a little bit more reasonable and look at the 9s. Pretty similar graph though, look at that. PSA 9, you could have entered for a long time under $100, and now it's just up and to the right, linear growth. $568. The raw is $464. We like Pikachu cards. Speaking of promo cards, another, well, pretty similar. Special Delivery Charizard. This is the UK version for the Pokemon Center. It has a Pikachu riding it, so I mean, what do we like here? It's a promo card, it's a Charizard, and a Pikachu. It is low gem rate, 15%. PSA 10 now, 2.25K, wow. Just you kind of had a cup and handle here, but the handle just exploded up. Look at this though, for those who know or are looking to enter. Pretty flat for a little bit. Might be a good time to enter if you're balling out. So here's a promo from the Celebrations. Is it a UPC, SPC? I don't remember, but the Celebrations box. It's a monochrome yellow, kind of unique card. I think it doesn't get a lot of love because of that, but I think in the end it'll actually be awesome because of that. So it's a promo, it's a Pikachu, it's got the stamp, Celebration stamp, and it's almost $1,000 now in a PSA 10. So it's just been going up. Oh wow, I only did a 3-month on this, but I guess a 3-month is all you need. It's gone up $300. It's pop, low pop, right? Gem rate 20%, so still bad. Not horrendous, but bad. So I like a card like this. I would have loved to enter here. You know, as always, you look for that couple months of either downward or plateau. And then, so we have a little plateau here once again. Let's get into these. These were from the Evolving Skies. You had a Vaporeon box, a Jolteon box, and a Flareon box, the original 3 evolutions. 2 art variants for each. So we're gonna look at a couple different ones right off the bat. Right, it's another Pokemon with friends. We got a lot of other action here. The art is awesome. The Vaporeon's awesome. Look at this though, relative to all those other promos, we have yet to return to the all-time high. So that's something I like. This would be a great time, well, a great time to enter. This is good. We've just filled back up to the all-time high, not quite. Another thing I want you to focus on is the gem rate of this is 28%, so a little bit higher. Pop 4,000. Now let's compare that here. Oh, well, in a second we'll compare it. But first, look at this Pikachu, which has kind of gone nuclear as of late. It's gone just parabolic, has not plateaued at all. Here's where I got my copy. Feeling very happy about that. Gem rate 36, so better gem rate. Pop to 2,800 though, lower. And a horrible time to buy right now. It's just straight parabolic. So hopefully, if you're looking to enter, this will hopefully level out or drop a bit, find a plateau, and then you can enter there. So here's that other evolution, another one. This is a Fireside Flareon. Awesome art. Look at this though. Parabolic. So remember that Vaporeon had kind of, we'll go back to it. Look at that, it just kind of filled the cup. This Flareon has gone parabolic. So what's the big difference? Is this art that much better? No, the difference is the gem rate is 14% here, and the pop is 1,500, so way harder to grade. This is almost an $1,800 card. As always, we're gonna kick ourselves. There was a great entry point here, but there it is. Tough to buy when it's going parabolic. But that's the big difference between gem rate and pop, right? It shows right there. Here is another one. This is from the Charizard UPC. It is the sister card to the Galarian Gallery Mewtwo. So we'll put those and take a look at them. This card is epic. So cool. White border. Going up and to the right. Kind of did a cup and a handle, a very extended handle here. Why? Well, let's see. It has Charizard, it has Mewtwo, it's out of print, it's a promo. Its pop is near 10,000, but look at that, 15%, 16% gem rate, icky. So we got a lot of people, look at those 30,000 PSA 9s, a lot of people sending this in, not many people getting results. Okay, here's another one. You're like, you already showed me this? No, this is the non-staff, but it's still a promo card, it's still a Charizard, and it's, look at that. Great one to try to acquire raw. 56% gem rate on this sucker. It's only $285. We got a cup way into a handle here. Now it's kind of coming down. So out of as far as cards that are a good time to buy, we had the Vaporeon, and then this guy. If we keep an eye out and see him level out, that's my entry point. And at 280, that's a pretty darn good entry point. All right, here's another one from that 6 evolution thing we talked about. This is like up on the roof, Batman style Jolteon. Awesome art. They're all awesome arts. This is another low pop one though. So think about it. We had an all-time high up here. This is kind of like a hybrid of the Vaporeon, meaning it has not reached its all-time high. However, it's low pop. So low pop, low gem percentage, back to its all-time high, but that's a steep entry point though, 1,700. Would have been great here. Look at this. This is just screaming buy, 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 and we just totally missed it. So for whoever made the move on the Jolteon V, good frickin' work. Here's the other Jolteon VMAX, much more similar to the Vaporeon, higher gem rate, back to its all-time high, under 1,000. So think about that. It's electric, it's sweet. But, as always, the gem rate and pop make a big factor when you compare these two, and that's why this one's double the price. Ooh, underwater Vaporeon. So, there it is. It's not like a, you know, Fireside or Batman on a roof style, but it's a very cool water theme. Up and to the right, this thing's going crazy. I bet it's a low gem rate. Yep, 13%. Low gem, low pop. I bet I've tried to grade this 3 times, 3 separate send-offs with a different Vaporeon card. 0 for 3, got 3 9s. Well, 2 9s and an 8. The centering on this is total garbage. That's why I think the gem rate is so low. All right. Maybe I just put all these on. Honestly, I didn't remember. I made this about a week ago. As always, these prices are not perfectly up to date, but, and they're from Collector, as you can tell. This Flareon, ooh, look at that, a downward movement. Buy signal, right? That's what this is screaming. If you can kind of level out, right? It's hard to catch a falling sword, or to land on the sword properly. Is it gonna be here, is it gonna be here? Probably not. Yeah, probably will just still be here. Once again, the population's a little higher, 4,000, 28%. So you can see the distinct connection between the low pop and the high cost ones. This is another quote unquote low cost one, but it's still 700. I guess if you like look at the art, you know, now that I zoomed in, I love it. I was just gonna say it's not that cool, but we got a slow poke probably sleeping. We got Executor, you know, derpy as always. This guy just hit the Pendulum. These two are derpy. So there we go. A lot of evolutions on this and a lot of Charizards. So this is also from the UPC. Sleeping Charizard, post-destruction. So is this after the impact? Oh, we got Venusaur in the back too, don't forget. So we got, what do I like then? Charizard card, promo card. It's a cool art, and we got a friend in the background. And this could be the aftermath of the Mewtwo attack. Bad time to buy though, oof. It is sub 20% gem, pop about 7,500, but just kind of looks like it hit its peak here. So I don't know, maybe let it drop a bit. However, buying a Charizard promo that is out of print with a Venusaur in the background for 600 isn't bad. Not a bad investment. You know what, F it, I just threw all 3 Charizards in here from this UPC. This is Gigantamax Charizard, who is just kind of burning everything here. Also a terrible time to buy, but honestly, when you look at that all-time high, not that bad. So is it? Yeah, it's right at the peak here, but just surpassed its all-time high. Same price kind of as the other one. Bad gem rate. Same kind of pop, a little bit higher, but bad gem rate. Oh yeah, we had to get a Gengar in here. Let's just look at the graph first. Not a good entry point. Just, well, it's starting to plateau. Maybe that is the entry point, but you hope for a little pullback before it goes again. 1,000. Low pop, very low pop. The staff version of this card is crazy expensive, so I didn't even put it on there, but we got the stamped promo, Gengar, out of print, boom, low pop, all those things I love. This is a winner. This is going to be a winner. Should have bought 5 of these when I was sitting right here. I think they were at about 300 for a while. Oh, this is one that I sold, and I shouldn't have, but this was before I was doing smart things like looking at the gem rate. 6% gem rate. Oh, if I'd known that, I would have sold this card. Anyways, we all have cards like that. We kick ourselves over. Whatever. Past is the past. Let it go. Good for you, whoever got it. This was the time to get it. It's been up and to the right ever since. It'll keep going up and to the right. We had a Greninja set come out. It's a stamped promo. We have a gold star on there. I mean, yeah, the art is cool. So we got a recent set, gold star, cool art, promo card, poor gem rate, low pop. This is like almost your perfect card. So this is checking all the boxes for me, except not a good time to buy. But there will never be a good time to buy with something this low pop. All right, here is Umbreon farting at the moon. It is going nuclear, but it did have a little pullback. Look at that gem rate. Ooh, 15%. Evolving Skies Blister. Blisters are notorious for bad gem rates because they get shaken around. Under 1,000 pop. Ooh, I have about 3 of this 3,400 PSA 9, so 0 for 3. But that's how it goes sometimes with these yellow borders. You got a yellow border in a blister. Not going to do well. But what is going to do pretty well, I think, in the long run is this Mimikyu. Gold border. You can't appreciate it from this picture, but it's a gold border that looks awesome. This sweet art with the Mimikyu, with the stamp, the crystals going on. I have no idea what's going on with the crystals, but it looks awesome. Nowhere near all-time high. We're only at 370 here. Was up near 600. Low pop, medium low gem. So this was the Celebrations promo. I think it's gonna rip, especially maybe it gets a little pump from the 30th evolution or anniversary stuff coming up. We'll see. All right, last but not least, had to finish off with a Shinji Kanda. Love this art, especially in person, especially Japanese, but it's a promo card. It's a cool art. It's a Shinji. And it has not returned to its all-time high. So you should have loaded up here at the 180 mark, but at 320, we're still not up at 360, and eventually this car is going to rip. It hasn't even had its rip yet. I know this looks like it has, but for a medium low pop and a medium low gem with this artist, it's a winner. It's a winner. So I hope you liked this breakdown. I know they all were promos, but we were doing a promo review. So the next review we'll do is probably Scarlet and Violet, but a lot of themes here. Popular Pokemon, original 151, low gem, low pop. These are hard to grade, right? Promo cards are hard to grade. So if you have any other ideas, any cards we missed, let us know. If any sets you want us to review, as always, let us know. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next week.